Hello and welcome to Yoga with Yasmin. Thank you for joining me for today. And today is a Christmas theme. We're going to be running through some Christmas themed poses, essentially just renaming some of the well-known ones. I recommend having a warm-up first. So if you have a quick look at one of the warm-up flows, we've got some 5 or 10 minute options, or you can run through your own thing. Otherwise, if you're ready, you can have a lie flat on your back or just do a very short little warm-up just to make sure that we're ready to get started. So hugging the knees in gently, just rocking side to side, stretching out your lower back. And even though this is a novelty flow, we still want to tune in with our breathing, center with the ground, with ourselves, and just be aware of how our body feels today and making sure we don't push ourselves into a way that we shouldn't, just for the sake of some fun exercises and fun yoga poses. So just loosening off the body, bring the arms above you, stretch your whole torso out nice and long. Feel everything lengthening and taking the wrists through some circles and the ankles if you can at the same time. Gently rolling about 10 first one way. Feeling them mobilize and then taking them through the other direction, another 10 or so. Feeling them loosen off. You can even clasp your fingertips together and take your wrist through a roll like this as you roll and point and flex your toes. Just loosening everything off, keeping the hands interlocked, stretching up again, lengthening out the whole torso. Bring the right leg in as you exhale, gently hugging that right knee, chest taking it in and out slightly, mobilizing the hip joint, and then swapping the legs over, in and out slightly, mobilizing through here. Good. Okay, now we're going to come onto our tummy. Our first yoga pose, Christmas themed yoga pose, is a sleigh. Laying flat on your tummy, lengthening your arms above you, we're going to create a sleigh. So engage your glutes, lifting up nice and strong, and then lifting your chest up. Inhale as you rise, holding the arms in line with the body, trying to keep your shoulders relaxed. And then exhale as you lower down. We'll repeat this one as well, breathing in as you inhale, lift up into a sleigh, and then lowering down. You can either have your feet a bit more spaced or you can hold them together, whatever is better for you. From here, wrapping the hands around, holding onto your ankles gently, and then lifting up into a Christmas wreath. So we're activating the glute muscles as we arch gently through the lower back and lifting all the way up, looking high, inhaling up, and then exhaling down. Not as nice a circle as some of your wreaths may be, but it's still a nice idea. Inhale, lifting up, holding your wrist, squeezing the glutes together, pushing the ankles into the hands, and then exhale as you lower back down. Rolling over onto your back again. We're just going to gently hug our knees again, mobilizing, loosening up. And again, I can't stress enough how important it is to warm up because we're coming through a lot of peak poses here. So ideally, you'd usually be building up to them. Just gently rocking, deloading the lumbar spine. And we've already done a little bit of a warm up with the back bends. So now we are going to be coming into another back bend, which is going to be our Christmas pudding. So you're going to be forming a pudding shape on the ground. So that's why the wrist mobility is really important. Tuck the heels in nice and close towards your bum. Shuffle the shoulders underneath a little bit more. Your hands come down on either side of your head, and then you're going to activate and squeeze all your glute muscles, holding your toes spread wide, your fingers spread wide, holding onto the ground, and then lifting up. And you can keep your heels on the ground, or you can lift up onto your toes, whatever is more comfortable for you. Holding here for a moment, and then slowly lowering back down and hugging into the knees just to deload again. Nice and gently loosening up that lumbar spine. And we can also consider this one a little pudding as well. Hugging the knees, bringing the nose towards those knees as we deload. And then exhaling, lowering back down. Coming up, back onto our knees here. Now this is one option for a reindeer pose. Otherwise, you can lift up into your downward facing dog, which you'll lift up onto the toes there, spread the fingers out wide, pushing the chest between the shoulders, and then you can just walk the reindeer by paddling the feet up and down just to lengthen the body out, spreading the fingers out wide in your downward facing dog or your reindeer. Breathing in and out, exhaling, sink a little bit deeper. Breathing in and out. And then stepping towards the center of the mat, rolling your spine upwards, opening all the way out. The hands come out to the side, and then stepping a little bit further, and our nice strong mountain Tadasana pose in a wide stance becomes our star, our Christmas star. Holding here, sink the shoulders back and down, engaging the core, keeping the pelvis tucked under. Just nice and strong through your star. Inhale, the arms come up to the sky. Exhale, the arms come down. Just a couple of breaths here. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, the arms come down. You can call this your twinkling star if you like. One more. Inhale, the arms come up. And exhale, the arms come down. A balance pose now. Got two more poses, and this one's the balance pose, which will be tree pose, a Christmas tree. So the right leg comes onto either resting the toe on the ground so that your heel is on your just above your ankle, so not on the joint. And you can hold here, you can pop your arms out to the side so that you're a Christmas tree. If you'd like a more advanced option, placing the right foot onto the inner of the left calf, or coming right up into the groin on the right hand side, opening the body out, the knee comes out to the side. You can keep your arms down by your side, or if you'd like to embrace the full tree, you can lift your arms up. But typically a Christmas tree is a bit more pointy, isn't it? Shoulders are down, opening the body out, taking a breath here, spreading the toes wide, working on your balance. Breathing in and out. Sink the shoulders away from the ears, and then shake the legs out, taking the left foot so that the left heel is just above the left ankle, lifting the chest up nice and tall, resetting your body, or lifting the foot up so it's cradling the calf on the right hand side. And then for the more advanced option, lifting that left heel right up into the groin over the right hand side on the thigh, and then either holding the arms down here or lifting the arms up for a nice tall tree, depending on what sort of tree you'd like to be. Holding here, breathing in and out. Working on that core stability, sinking the shoulders away from the ears, protecting our body as much as we can in every pose. And then coming down, shaking it out. Now this one, we're going to be coming from our Warrior 3 into a Snowflake pose. So finding a position that feels comfortable, place the right foot forward, set your left foot up so that you feel like you have some balance, toes out nice and wide, lifting the arms forward and then sweeping up into your warrior pose here. And then from here, we open up the body towards the left-hand side. So you've got right foot down, you're opening up towards the left-hand side like a snowflake. Spreading the arms out nice and wide, the toes pointing as far away from you as you can, and finding a spot to focus on. Breathing, holding here, engaging your core, squeezing the leg muscles, and just opening the chest up as much as you can. And then coming down when you're ready. And then we're going to place the left foot down, toes out nice and wide, start finding that stability. And the option is to keep resting. You can just come down into your warrior pose here, or you can open up into a bit of a snowflake. You won't open as wide because you don't want to over twist through your spine. But spreading out nice and wide, lifting that back leg up, the arms lift forward for that warrior 3. And then start to open the torso, open the arms, open the body, the legs, the hip, finding your balance, finding a spot to focus on, and engaging the core, squeezing the muscles as you open up into a snowflake. And if you come out of it, that's okay. You can just reset yourself and try again, opening up into first that warrior pose, and then lifting and rotating to become a snowflake. Nice strong core, find your balance. When you're ready, you can come on out of it. Now, opening back up into your star, just gently roll the shoulders back and down, interlock the fingers, lifting up over your head, breathing in, and then exhale, the arms come down, and then we're just going to gently open towards the right side, just opening up the body, and then opening over to the left-hand side and closing back as we twist. Opening over to the right, so we're just gently rotating, lifting the heel up on the opposite foot, and then twisting around to the other side. Back to center, interlock the hands again, coming all the way up with the arms. And then we'll take a gentle candy cane to rotate. Use your left hand to hold onto the right wrist and tilting it over just gently through the right hand side. You feel that stretch. And then inhale back up the center, holding the left wrist with the right hand and taking a candy cane over to the other side. Breathing in and out. And lifting back up to center. Thank you for joining me for today's Christmas themed yoga flow. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you listened to your body and practice nice and safely. And hopefully this was a bit of a fun novelty for you. I will see you next time for the next flow.